Okay, well, hi there, everybody. It's Evermink, and this is Disturbed. So I was just looking through the Steam store, honestly, just looking through the free to play because I don't have any money, yay! But, like, I didn't even look 30 seconds into this trailer, and I was already downloading it. It looks really good, and I think it had high ratings in the store, so I'm kind of excited to see where it leads. I don't know how long it's going to be. It may just be one playthrough, or it could be a series, but I think it's a point-and-click adventure, so I guess let's just start this. Another dull day passes as you struggle to manage your failing farm. Your crops are beginning to wilt, and your cow is sick. Oh no. For some time, the land has been very quiet. The air has grown thick and foul. Each passing day you feel more uncertain if things will ever return to how they were before. Perhaps it is up to you, ? You've made up your mind. You are going to do something about it. I'm going to move to the city. You stand in front of your humble home. I wouldn't even call that a home, but okay. Pondering what you should do next. Let's see what's in the house. Ooh. So, oh, by the way, this is a horror point and click, so be warned. You probably could have told that by the name. What the heck? Anyways, entering the house, you feel a subtle uneasiness, as if the growing blight outside has penetrated the walls of your safe haven. From what you see, however, everything is the same as you left it. Perhaps this may be a good time just to lay in bed and wish that your problems will just go away. Me. You fight the notion, but the temptation is still there. Let's see, okay. So, ooh, what's in the chest? You open the chest and find nothing more than a pile of papers. It seems you have less valuables than you anticipated. You close the chest. Okay, well, what's the journal have to say? Dear Journal, another usual day on the farm. The crops are growing with good health. Bethany, I guess, is also doing quite well. Never disappointed with the milk she provides. Alrighty, you go, Mr. Farmer. If things continue to go well, I may be able to invest in more animals. A farmer can only be so social with a cow. Yeah, let's not go too far, okay? ... Dear Journal, today has been an unfortunate day. Somebody broke into my shed and stole some things. Oh no! I usually don't mind if someone steals a bite to eat from the garden, but to take my equipment? Well, I put a lock on the door and hid the key. Nobody will ever get into my stuff again, so now I'm gonna have to find a key. ... Dear Journal, I woke up one night to a foul smell I have never come across before. I took a step outside to see what I could find, but I found nothing after searching about the farm. Whatever it is, it must be bad. I should make a trip into the city to see what this is about. It was probably just a skunk. I mean, honestly, I've smelled skunk before. It's pretty foul, but you never know. ... Okay. What if we lay on the bed? You lay in your bed and fall asleep to the light sound of wind blowing outside against the grass. Ooh, what's that? You begin to hear whispers and chants, but you can't make anything of it. An image appears before you, a stone, glowing as if it were alive. The chants get louder as your vision grows in more detail. You reach toward the stone with your hand as your finger makes contact. A clash of thunder rattles around you. Your clothing and skin start to flake away. Ooh, what the heck? Like dust in the wind, the particles flow into the stone, sapping the life from your body. It's a stripper stone. You feel pain you have never experienced before, and fear begins to flood over you. Oh boy, am I going to die? Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh! Well then, note to self, do not go to sleep ever again. Oh my gosh! I am your nightmare. Oh my gosh, what in the world? That is freaky. Okay, well, let's try that again. Yeah, okay. How do you skip? Okay, so let's not go to the house this time. Well, if we go into the house... Okay, nothing different. Okay, let's go back outside then. Let's go to the crops. Anything here? Path divides the crops you have labored so hard to prosper these vast months. A penetrating odor reminds you that your plants are decaying away and time is running short. Like sulfur? Or... I want to go to the shed real quick. See if there's anything. You attempt to open the shed door, but the door won't budge. You remember locking it some time ago, but you can't remember what you did with the key. Okay, well, I guess that doesn't do anything. Let's go back to the crops then. Let's go to the pen. Oh, no! A toxic fume burns your nose as you enter the pen. Your poor cow lays lifeless on the ground as a growing blight slowly begins to consume her body. Oh no. You feel sick to your stomach as you stand here, especially as you stare at the black mushrooms that dot the ground. Okay, but seriously, one of my biggest triggers, like, that makes me want to barf is maggots. Like, even the thought of them makes me want to barf. Ugh. You inspect the water, looking for anything abnormal. You notice that the water has a dark consistency to it. Dropping a stone into it, black particles from the bottom swirl about like a thunderstorm. Your face shrivels in disgust. Ew. Mushroom. Oh. Oh my gosh. Slowly your body shrivels up into a dark, moist consistency as the poison spreads. You die, eventually, after crawling about on the ground. Oh my gosh, no! I died! Those are some serious shrooms. No doubt. Okay, let's try this again. Skip. Back to the crops. Okay, I guess we'll just follow the path now. So you continue down the trail for a while until you see a cave off in the distance. You pause, questioning if there could be something helpful in there. I mean, there's probably going to be a bear or something in there, but we can check. There is a faint whistle from the wind passing between the rocks. The temperature significantly cools as you enter the cave. You notice that there is a different smell, but you welcome it, comparing it to the deathly blight found outside. Okay, let's go further. See, I told you. I told you, but did you listen to me? No! Of course you had to go into the cave. Oh my gosh. Run away. The moment you turn to run, the bear roars with a deep growl, shaking the loose stones about the cave. All you can think about is making it back home in one piece. Oh my gosh. Well, you make it to the trail, then the bear catches up with you, tackling you to the ground. Oh my word, that is a freaky picture. I wonder if the creator drew all these. You scream in pain as the bear rips you apart. Well, I guess I probably shouldn't have ran away, because that makes them chase you. I should have played dead. Oh, see why I don't go outside? Like, if I came across a bear, I wouldn't survive at all. Anyways, I want to go back to the cave, and I want to see what happens if you fight the bear, because I want to get all these achievements. Okay, let's go into the cave. Go further into the cave, another bear. Okay, let's fight the bear. You scan the ground and notice that there are numerous rocks you can grab to throw at the bear. You begin to do so as the bear approaches you. One after the other, you throw rocks as hard as you can. Nope, you still die. The bear charges at you as you bend over to grab another rock, tackling you from the ground. The bear bites into your neck. Your body quickly goes limp, and you die. Wonderful! Okay, we'll just keep going down the path this time then. Skip. Okay. Follow the path. Continue down the path. Okay, I think I saw this in the trailer. I think there's a key in this wagon, but we'll see. Inspect the wagon. You look about the mess and find bits of food and clothes scattered about the scene. You notice a key on the ground during your search. You pick up the key and continue on your way. No, I want to go back to the house. After what felt like an hour or two, you reach a bridge. Nearby the path is a small shack, similar to the house you have on the farm. The man that lives here is a kind fella from what you recall. Maybe he's home. I want to go back to the shed because that's probably the key to the shed. Ugh, okay, fine. Let's inspect the shack. You walk toward the structure and knock on the door. ... You scratch the back of your head, figuring that the person that lives there is currently occupied, if not elsewhere. Or dead, because that's an option here. Excuse me. Oh my gosh. You remember picking up a key from the wagon, and you use it on the door. The door unlocks. He's dead. You decide to help yourself in. Oh, perfect example of a neighbor right there. If you have a key to the house, feel free to go in whenever you like. And again, if your neighbor trusted you enough to give you a key, then I guess he probably wouldn't mind. Oh, he's not dead. Darn. Observing the empty room, you realize something terrible must have taken place here. The room was a wreck, just like the wagon. You are overcome with fear as you think of the man that used to dwell here. Inspect the book on the table. You pick up the book and start to flip through the pages. You discover that this is a journal. Reading a passage or two can't hurt. Yeah, let's just snoop through a diary. Today's trading went smoothly, thank goodness. What I am thrilled most about, however, is what one of my buddies mentioned to me at the conclusion of our day. Apparently, spelled wrong, there is a pond nearby that has some of the biggest fish in the region. With a good catch, I can make enough to move things forward. I was caught off guard when he mentioned that nobody has been able to catch anything from there. I guess your typical fishing rod won't do the trick, but what can be done about it then? Something to be intrigued about, I suppose. ... These past couple weeks have been really rough for me. My trading business has gone under, and I have lost nearly everything I own. This has pushed me to extremes, but that can't be helped now. I am leaving this place forever, never to return. The land is dying, and there is nothing but darkness here. Anyone reading this should leave while they can. Well, I mean, too late for that. ... You can't find a name to give this man, but regardless of the name, you got chills running down your spine. Well, what's in the trap door? You observe the trap door and notice a lock keeping it closed. With the key, you unlock the hatch and get it open. Is there such thing as a key that opens multiple locks? Maybe? I don't know. Without thinking, you travel downward. Yes, because that's what we do. Oh my gosh. I don't think this guy was as nice as we thought. Walking down the steps. Yes. Hi. It's called Disturbed. I'm recording it. You're being recorded.
Oh, hi everyone.
That's my dad. Anyways, walking down the steps leading below, the air attacks your body with a piercing cold. That's my cat. You notice immediately that there is a woman chained to the wall. Like I said, probably not a good trade. She doesn't seem to notice you as you study her. Is she still alive? I don't think so. You feel darkness surround you as you stay in this awful place. Okay, I guess let's talk to the woman. Do not do that. Okay, bye. Talk to the woman. You tremble as you try to form words in your mouth. You there. Let me out of here. The pressure of such a demand makes you freeze. You take a moment to think about the situation before you respond. What got you locked up to begin with? You'll never believe me, even if I told you the truth. Oh my gosh, I can't do a woman voice, even though I am a woman. What the heck? ... Something brought you here. Please, have mercy on me. Let's free the woman as we die. You approach the woman and unlock the shackles that bind her. As her arms become free, she moans in pain. Oh, thank you so much. The woman struggles to regain her strength, but starts to stand up on her own. As she gets up, she turns towards you. Oh, that's nice. I will now do you a favor. Oh my gosh. That's not a favor. What seemed to be the face of a helpless woman disappears as a horrible image manifests itself before you. You feel the chilling grip of bone hands lock onto your arms. Don't. Energy flees from your body and you fall to your knees. You feel the essence of your life slip away as everything goes black. Dad, don't do that. It is unfortunate that your journey ends here. Yes, because I don't know, maybe I was halfway done. Who knows? Okay. Skip. What did I do? Why did you do that? Okay, sorry about that. That was weird. Okay. Crops. Follow the path. Continue down the path. I want to see what happens if you decline. Inspect the shack. Come on. Oh, I didn't get the key. Shoot, I didn't get the key. Oh man, I was in such a hurry to get to the shack that I forgot the key. Gosh darn it. Alright, I guess let's cross the bridge. You cross the bridge safely and continue down the trail. After all that has happened, you feel that you should take a moment to rest. I don't think that's a good idea. You find a spot under a tree and sit down. Getting comfortable, you tilt your head back against the tree and gaze into the sky. Do not sleep, because we all know what happens when you fall asleep in this world. We are not taking a nap. As you pick at the grass blades in your reach, the ground begins to shake. Before you can get up, the roots from below sprout from the ground and wrap around your legs. Well, isn't that just dandy? Oh my gosh! What are you doing to my grass? Oh my gosh, your jaw drops in horror, no doubt. No sound or scream escapes your tongue as the tightening grip of the roots squeeze what air is left out from your body. Oh my gosh, your adventure ends here. Oh my gosh. Wow, okay, let's grab the key. Grab the key this time. Oh my word. Oh my gosh. That tree was very angry. Okay, got the key this time. Now let's go and see what happens if we decline. Decline the woman. Probably die, but hey, you know. Come on. Open the trap door. Okay, come on. Okay, talk to the woman. I'm not gonna let her out. Decline. No, don't go. With nothing else to interact with, you make your way up the stairs. Okay, so we don't die. Ooh, that's freaky. As you exit, you can hear the woman laugh behind you. The voice causes the shack to shake. You leave the shack as fast as you could. Heck yeah! You leave the shack and cross the bridge before something bad happens. You cross the bridge safely and continue down the trail. After all that has happened, you feel that you should take a moment to rest. Okay, we're not... well, fine, take a nap, I guess. Your eyes close and your body relaxes. You fall asleep within seconds. As your mind wanders, you see a blurry image. Okay, how can you take a nap after what just happened? Like, I would never be able to sleep. Oh my gosh, that's so freaky. It's you. It is you. You wonder who this might be? It's you. Details emerge as you gaze. You wonder who this might be. It's you. A bad feeling then overcomes you, and you realize who this is. You try to wake yourself up. It's you! You wake up and jump to your feet, looking about yourself and your surroundings. All seems well. You can't help but feel fearful that something bad will happen to you if you stay here. Yeah, especially if you pick the grass. Moving forward seems like the only logical option now. Oh boy, eeny meeny miny mo is going to come into handy here. You reach a point where the trail splits into two paths. Which way should you go? Okay, eeny meeny miny mo, catch a tiger by the toe if... be you. Okay, so right, we're going right. You reach the end of the pathway. In the distance is a tower looking over the area. A gate secures passage to the area with a wall around the property. Also of interest, there is a tree that has a hole carved into it. Does that mean it can't have a face? Let's go to inspect the tree. You approach the tree and notice the hole is big enough to fit your hand in it. You can see something shiny in the hole as if it were metal. Oh, you just stuck your hand into it? You weren't even going to give me the choice? Like, come on. Like, you don't stick... After all that's happened, you do not stick your hand into a random tree butt. Okay. Feeling around with your hand, you find 3 knobs. One on the right, one centered in the middle, and one on the left. Okay, press the knobs. Let's see what happens if we press the middle knob. Nothing? How about the left one? Nothing? How about the right one? Nothing. The knobs lock in place. You wait for a moment, but nothing happens. It must be some sort of combination. Okay, well, maybe if we can find the combination. Okay, let's go to the gate, see if there's anything there. You approach the gate cautiously. Enter. Ooh. Freaky. Standing before the tower, your heart begins to sink. This is no doubt the birthplace of the spreading plague. Oh, at least we found it. There is a fountain before you with statues on your right and left. Oh, lots of choices. Let's inspect the statue on the right. Before you stands an old angel statue that has broken in many areas. With one hand the angel is holding some sort of bowl, while the other hand is hovering over the bowl. You notice that there is only 2 remaining fingers on the angel's other hand. You feel you should keep your distance and just observe the statue. But I wanted to interact with it. I wanted to get... fine. We'll inspect the statue on the left. Oh my gosh. I thought this angel was giving us the finger for a minute. You see an old statue of an angel that has been consumed by vines of thorn. The angel is holding a book in one hand, the other with one finger pointed up towards the sky, aka look up. Let's see. You feel it is best to leave the statue alone. Okay, fine. Let's inspect the fountain. There is a dark haze about the fountain. The water is black and the smell burns with every breath. You feel a slight pull toward the fountain, as if it were calling for something. Okay, I guess let's enter the tower. You approach the door. As you reach for the doorknob, an invisible barrier stops you. It must be some sort of magic. Ooh, so I guess we can't do anything here, so let's go back. Okay, so I guess let's go back to the path then. So let's go left this time. After continuing down the path for some time, you come to a stop. You notice that there is some sort of trail that leads through the grass up toward a nearby hill. If you had not stopped, you probably would have never noticed. Which way do you go? Let's follow the trail in the grass. I mean, it'll probably lead to death, but... Ooh, can I use that sword to protect myself? Probably not. Following the subtle trail in the grass, you stumble upon what looks like a grave. Inspect the grave. You approach the grave. You look at the sword with intrigue. Uh-oh. Before you can touch the sword, a ghostly figure appears before you. You freeze before the apparition. The sword. May I have it? The blade is cursed. I am bound here by the pain of my past. Was it bane or pain? I don't know. If you desire the sword, free me from it. You slowly motion for the sword. Fool! He's a bad guy. Only something of pure essence can free me. A rare hope like a flower found in darkness. I'm gonna grab the sword anyway. You reach for the sword. Before you can lay a finger on it, the spirit grabs your arm. Oh, so that's what that was. Okay. A sharp pain flows over your body as your flesh melts off your bones. What fragments remains fall to the ground. Your adventure ends here. A cursed blade. Great. Alright, so I'm gonna go ahead and leave this here, but I am really interested in this game, and I'm looking forward to see what happens next, so I hope you are too, and I will see you guys later.